everybody. My name's Kyle, and this is Track by Track, music reviews, news, and commentary. This year marks the 50th anniversary of a ton of classic albums, and among them is the 1973 debut album by Tom Waits. I haven't had many opportunities to talk about Tom Waits here on this channel because, honestly, there's almost never anything newsworthy going on with him. It's actually been 12 years since he's even released a new album. That's really a shame for a lot of reasons, not the least of which being I'm a huge fan of his music. So I had hoped that with 2023 being a milestone anniversary of not just the album Closing Time, but Tom Waits' career in general, we might see some sort of special edition release. Well, with March 6th being the actual album anniversary date, we got the good news and the bad news. The good news is there will indeed be a reissued version of Closing Time coming on June 2nd. It will be available as a half-speed master double LP on either clear or black vinyl. The bad news is that's all we're getting. No deluxe edition with extra tracks or demos, and no new CD edition to speak of. Now, I can't say I'm all that surprised here. To the best of my knowledge, there's never been any sort of expanded edition of any of Tom Waits' albums. Closing Time would have been a great place to start, and then hopefully work through the rest of his amazing albums as they hit their own milestones in the years to come. Alas, it appears it is not to be. So obviously I'm disappointed, but I don't want to let that disappointment cast a shadow over some amazing music. And I wish I had some sort of amusing anecdote to share about how I got into Tom Waits' music, but honestly I think he was just someone I'd heard of over the years and finally checked out his albums at my local library at some point in the late 90s. I knew a lot of cover versions of his songs before I knew his original versions, in fact. Obviously, the Eagles version of Old 55 was a big one. And then there was the fantastic 1995 tribute album Temptation by Holly Cole, which I highly recommend seeking out. But once I finally discovered Waits' original albums, I was hooked. Many people swear by his later period music, with Rain Dogs tending to be cited often as a favorite. Personally, I prefer the earlier albums. Closing Time is, of course, a classic. Other favorites include Small Change from 1976 and Blue Valentine from 1978. But I have to say my all-time favorite Tom Waits album is 1975's Nighthawks at the Diner. I absolutely love its live nightclub-style presentation, including all the hilarious banter between tracks and the enthusiastic response of the intimate studio audience. It's one of the most unique and effective concept albums I can think of. And if you're not familiar with Tom Waits' music, it's probably as entertaining an entry point as you could find. But honestly, on its 50th anniversary, you really can't go wrong with Closing Time either. Opening with the amazing 1-2 punch of Old 55 and I Hope That I Don't Fall in Love with You, and then onward through its song cycle, Waits swings from sad sack to hopeless romantic and back, sometimes even within the span of a single song. To me, he's one of the greatest troubadour storytellers of all time. But what say you? Are you a Tom Waits fan as well? And which era do you prefer? His early barfly balladeer days or his later gravelly-voiced rough-edged sound? Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Once again, my name's Kyle, and this is Track by Track. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.